Never refused. Putin says he's open to Ukraine peace talks, names India among three possible mediators. And there's a pop-up here. How do I remove this? I don't know. Okay. But today we're going to comment this new, and you might wondering why I'm laughing so much about that because it's a serious thing. But actually, I noticed that YouTube choose the thumbnail based on the image that I'm smiling. And let's try to record the video smiling all the time, and maybe YouTube will recommend more this video. So yeah, I'm just a like chaser. But yeah, let's take a look at this new. And so first of all, Putin's openness to peace talks. And Russian President Vladimir Putin has expressed his willingness to engage in peace talks regarding the Russo-Ukrainian conflict, reversing his previous stance. And that's very great because it's been a long time since this war has started, right? And maybe he's not winning the war as some people might think, and that's why he wants peace, right? That's what I believe. But tell me here in the comments, why do you think he wants to do this peace deal? And there's another point here, and the second one would be the mediators suggested by Putin. He has proposed that India, China, and Brazil could act as mediators in the peace talks, citing their neutrality and global influence. Well, I wouldn't say China is neutral, but India, yeah, more than China, and Brazil, I mean, the current government likes China, but I don't know too much about India, so I think maybe India likes China too. So they're kind of biased, right? So he's choosing the people that would be in favor of him, right? And the Brazilian president already talked about, good things about Putin, so I think he's biased too. Yeah, that's a complicated question, right? And the India's role and Modi's involvement. So it's particular noteworthy as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been urging for a diplomatic resolution to the conflict. Modi's recent visits to Russia and Ukraine show India's active role in seeking peace. Okay, so maybe India is more neutral than Brazil and China. So it's like two against one. I don't know, but that's the thing about India visiting Ukraine and Russia, that's pretty interesting. Let's see how it goes there, right? And Putin referenced a preliminary agreement from early talks in Istanbul, suggesting it could serve as the basis for new negotiations. Okay, so he he he's being very active in order to get a deal or something. So he's probably desperate or something like that, right? Like I don't think he's super kind and wants peace. He wants to conquer Ukraine. That's what he wants, right? And there are some geopolitical implications here. And the inclusion of China, India, and Brazil as potential mediators highlights the shifting dynamics in global diplomacy, with these nations playing more significant roles in resolving conflicts traditionally influenced by Western powers. Well, that's good. That's very good. And it should be very good. But the problem here, as I said, China and Brazil are, especially China. China is very based, bro. It's very, very based. And especially in favor of him. So that's why he wants to choose his judges. Maybe we would ask to Ukraine for something like that for some judges, right? But then we would need a discussion to choose judges to start a new discussion. Yeah, that's complicated. It's not a simple thing to resolve, right? And understanding the significance of Putin's statement against the backdrop of ongoing military operations in Ukraine, particularly Kyiv's offensive into Russia Kursk region. Let me say let me say this one more time. Understanding the significance of Putin's statement against the backdrop of ongoing military operations in Ukraine, particularly Kyiv's offensive into Russia Kursk region. Yeah. So these mean that he's probably desperate, right? And that's why he wants to suggest a peace treatment. And yeah, that's the news for today. That's practically what is written here. You can dive in. Um, you can read the full article here in the description of this video. But I hope you do enjoy my comments while I'm smiling. Sorry for that if it might feel weird, right? I think that too, but it is what it is.